Okay, how's this? I'm back. We redid the stream. Man, my voice is all crummy. It's congested because of springtime, you know. I don't know where is my chat box. The chat box is not here. I don't know where it is. Let me see. Tools. Can you hear me now? Hey, you can hear me. Sweet. Okay, yeah, it was a thing with the audio. So I guess I recorded a video. You know what? I updated OBS. That's probably what it is. That's probably what fucked it up. But I can't see the chat thing. I have to like watch my stream in OBS to see the chat, and I don't know why. View. I'm not good at streaming. Never have been. Let's see. Docs. It's in docs, right? Controls, stats, YouTube. Oh, chat. There it is. Okay, cool. There it is. All right, now I can see. Yes, thanks for letting me know. It would have sucked if I'd gone the entire 2 hours and not known. Oh, cool, man. Thanks for hopping on. I'm gonna do some. I was saying I'm gonna do. Okay, last one we did. This is the tough texture, which I think it looks awesome. Before I do the next update to the pack, I'm gonna do the rest of the tough textures. So I got to try to do at least one before I have to go. I have to go at 2 o'clock to pick up my boy from school. But I might come back later on and stream when I get back to do the rest of the three. Hopefully we can finish this before I go. It takes me a while to do them. It's not fast. It takes a while. But yeah, let's see where we are. I can probably close some of these windows. I need that open? Yes. Okay. We have this. Oh, by the way, these are if you want to use my pack, I'm gonna shoot you a pack, Skippy. You don't have to join or anything. This is these are the mods that you need to get it to work. I've got it on a pad here. Yeah, these right here. So you need Fabric and the Fabric API. You need that for every mod. The important one though is continuity. That's the one how you get the connected textures. And then Skyboxify is for the custom sky, and then Iris is if you want to use shaders. And to use Iris, you have to have Sodium installed, which is for performance. So there's 6 mods that my pack requires. Actually 3, but if you want the custom sky and to use shaders with it, then you need 6. So that's what they are. But when you get the pack, this will be in there. It's the read this file, and it has all the information in there. So this can go. Wait, we need to keep this open because now we are working on polished tough. That'll be the next one. So we will save that. We're gonna go here. We have our tough open, but what we need to do is close it. Save changes. I didn't change anything. Whatever. We're going to go here. We're going to call this. Oops. Polished. Tough. Okay. And okay, we don't need to view. We do not need to view the slices right now, but we do want guides. You're not making content for a few years. Oh man, man, you could drop a video every once in a while, right? I'm one to talk, man. I take regular breaks for like a month or two. I'm just like silent for a little while. I'll just pop back in here and there. Okay, we need our guides. That's what we do need. So, new guide layout. We want this to be 5 by 5. Why is this funky? Oh, yeah, you used to be pretty consistent for a while there. Okay. So, do I want to start with this? I don't think so. I think what I need to do is I need to get. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I need to grab. Let's see. We're gonna go here. Games, Minecraft stuff. Uh, default textures. That's what we need. Assets. Minecraft. Uh, textures. Block. And then polished. Tough. Did did that not copy over? What the hell? Oh, oh, that's why. We need to switch this to RGB. Now we can move it over. Bam. Put it there. Why can't I drag that over? Come on. Did I forget? Oh, shit. I forgot. I need to switch this to. Oh, where is it? Nearest neighbor. There we go. That's why I couldn't move it. Not because it wasn't on nearest neighbor, but because I hadn't finalized the transformation. All right. Okay. Merge layers. So I'm trying to keep the colors generally the same as default. It's a little bit different. Like mine's a little more yellow. Um, but that's okay. It's close. All right, we need to get our palette. Let's get our palette down. Step one. Um, where are we? It has been so long since I have used Photoshop. I'm a little rusty. We'll start from the lightest color and we'll get progressively darker. That. What's darker? This or this? I think this, and then this, then this, then this, then that. Yeah, that looks about right. 6 colors. Should be fine. I could probably remove all of these old layers from the old Tough. Probably don't need them. I don't. Could at least group them, get them out of the way. Dun, 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 dun. There. Okay. Coffee. I've been drinking the Rise mushroom coffee because why not? Actually, did notice a difference. It wasn't a huge difference, but like in my attention from like the lion's mane that's in here, I guess. Um, I've noticed things, and my sort of my belly health. All right. Okay, we have our this thing. I don't know if you guys can see that on screen. Let me zoom in. Maybe you can see it here. If I turn it off, it's like a dither layer, right? So it just adds a little bit of extra detail. That's all it does. But I like using it. Okay. So do we want to make this many of them? I don't know. I don't know that we need this many. That's a lot. Let's see how it goes. Maybe we just need one. Let's go with pencil. We need to make it large. Tell them Large Marge sent you. I don't know that these are really in the right order. Those are correct. These two, I think, might need to be switched. Maybe not. The color's a little different. That's why it's kind of throwing me off. Okay. Anyway, we're just going to do a wash. Then we're going to go to a little darker and a little smaller. I may need to adjust my brush because it's been a while. A little lighter, a little smaller. We don't need these to be continued either. Nope. Don't do that. I should lock the grids. View, guides, lock. There. Now I can't move them. Might be kind of hard to tell what I'm doing, but I'm going through these colors. I start with the medium color, then I go darker, then I go lighter, then I go darker, then I go lighter, then I go darker, then lighter, darker, lighter. So I'm like spreading it out like this to try to make it look smooth. So and every time I switch to like the next one, I make my cursor a little bit smaller. So it gets more and more detailed as the colors get broader. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I hope that made sense. It makes sense to me. So here we can start to get into some of these finer details. I'll probably make all 16 of these, but I probably won't use them all. I'll just pick like, the 5 or 6 best ones and use them in the pack. Because these don't have to be seamless, because they're blocks. So I'll just find the ones that look good and mix them. But we do have to put like the highlights and stuff around. And it looks real sketchy right now, but it's okay. It usually starts out sketchy. But right now I'm looking at where the shadows are going to be and stuff because I have enough color variation to where I can sort of pick them out. So I'm just kind of just putting random little highlights in there. Get more and more detailed as we go. Let me grab dark. I could probably zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's a good start. It's a little too dark, maybe. I think we'll lighten it up a bit. Um, but we need to add our highlights in there. Highlights and shadows. So the default, the highlight is this. So this is a 16 by 16, so it's 1 pixel. In mine, it's 32 by 32, so this is actually 2 pixels of light, 2 pixels of shadow. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of making them hard, I'm going to make them soft so they look rounded. So I'm going to have 1 pixel of highlight and 1 pixel of direct light and 1 pixel of shadow and another pixel of deeper shadow. So it'll look like the edges are kind of rounded rather than what's the word? Chiseled off like a hard edge. I think that's what I'm going to do. You'll see what I'm talking about. I need to lock this layer before I do anything to it. Okay. So for that, we could bring this. What is all that? That was weird. Okay. There are a lot of ways to do this. Easiest way is probably to take this. We're going to make it 2 pixels. And we're going to just do that. Oh, wait. That's the shadow. So shadow goes down here. Oops. Okay, we don't. It's snapping to the grid. We don't want that. Snap to. No, don't snap. Just. There we go. And I'm using my mouse for this because I don't want this to be pressure. I need a hard solid line on this. All the way over. Okay. Okay, and then we take our highlight color, which is that one. Oh, you know what? We should make that a different layer. So we'll call this local color. This will be shadow. This will be light. And then we'll have deeper shadow and we'll have highlight as well. All right, so light color. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want them to sort of blend on these where they intersect. Well, that's one of the reasons. Okay. Good. Good. What's up? What's up, Clint? How you doing, man? Figured it's been a while since I've done any textures, so thought I'd jump on. I got to leave at like 2 o'clock, so I got a couple hours to stream. Ooh! Okay, so there's shadow, there's light. Okay, we need deeper shadow. Nanu. Okay, deeper shadow. Ooh, deeper shadow. So that will go here, and then we'll make this, we'll go slightly cooler and slightly darker. Right there. And this is just going to be 1 pixel at the very bottom. Like that. See how it ties it all together? Makes it look a little rounded. Elk-tastic, indeed. For those of you playing the rewatch game, if you're watching the stream after the stream, if you know what ooh is, it's probably because you play Valheim and you've hunted many deer. Because they make the worst noises. But they're very funny. Okay, that might be a little too dark there, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're going to do a highlight layer. So this, we go to our light layer, and we're going to go slightly warmer and then slightly lighter, just like that. That's good. That's perfect. This might be a little bit too dark, but we'll see. Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Just to make it look rounded. There. Okay. Now, this blend mode needs to be multiply, and so does this one. And then we're going to mess with the opacity. So we'll take that out. Go here. There, about like that, I think. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Except that there's a box. That's what I didn't want. So what I need to do is go through, see how like the highlight when they're all next to each other? This is what I was afraid of. We have basically a grid of the highlight. And I don't want that. So we need to go into all these little corners and delete little bits. Or we could use a layer mask to do those. Or we could just delete. I think we'll just delete. Okay, highlight. So there wouldn't be a highlight down there in that corner. That's just weird. You know what I mean? So we'll delete all these. Single pixels. Already it looks better. Okay. And then what is weird here is that also needs to go. This is the meticulous stuff, but it needs to be done. How's that? Oops, wrong button. It's a little better, a little better. I need to take these little bits out here because we want that shadow to go up as much as possible before it hits that corner. There. Okay. Is that it? Oh, yeah, we got to do this one too. This probably isn't even showing up on the stream. You're like, what the hell are you doing, Klautos? I'm deleting these. I'll zoom in for you. These little pixels here. That's what I'm doing. Deleting these. Because they mess the shadow up down on that bottom. It's a little detail, but it matters. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. All right, so we can take all these. New group. Oh, yeah. There. Let's see, what do we call these? We'll call them chisels. We can take them out, put them back in. There we go. All right. Okay. I'm not going to leave them just like this, but let's just see how it looks in the game. Because I believe this is the same, should be the same as I left it. PNG 8. What was I using before? I don't remember. I think I was using this. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So these are going to go, let's see, resource packs, Klautos 1.21.10, assets, Minecraft, Optifine, CTM, Tough, Chiseled Tough. No, this is Polished Tough. Polished Tough. There we go. Save them in here. And that should number them correctly. Minecraft, Optifine, CTM, Tough. We're going to grab this here, copy, go to Polish Tough, paste, Polish Tough.properties, and we're going to change this to polished underscore tough. I think that's what it is. Save. Is it? Yeah, it is polished tough. Okay. And then reload. Let's see what it looks like. It looks incredibly smooth. It looks too smooth. And it's not bad, though. It's not bad. Kind of want to dirty it up a little bit. But it's supposed to be polished. but does it look too polished? Does it look too nice? Too clean? Maybe it does. I don't know. Oh, this should be random. We're going to do method random. There. Save. All right, so now it'll vary them up a little bit. Okay. That's better. We could even like discolor some of them, you know, so that some are like darker than others. That might be kind of cool. Let's do that. Show slices off. Let's see. If I want to do that, what's the easiest way? We'll take the shadow color. What is it, Sadie? My dog is whining. I know it looks like garbage. Is that why you're whining? Because the texture looks like garbage right now? Why are you here? You're never here unless something is wrong. What's wrong? Did you poop somewhere you weren't supposed to? I took you out. I might have to take the dogs out for a minute. Oh shit, you did poop. I smell it. Oh my god. Why? Why did you do that? I just took you out. I'll be back. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. That was not too bad. Not too bad. What's funny about my dog, my big dog, little dog, he doesn't really make mistakes in the house. The big dog, he's like, he's 13. Big dog, she's 4. And she still, every once in a while, you know, what she likes to do, she likes to hang out by the back door and whine to let us know she needs to go out. I'm way over here in the studio. I can't hear her whining when she's over there. But usually she just hangs out with me in here. And when she gets up, I kind of know that, hey, maybe she has to go. But when she does make a mistake, which is pretty rare that she does, but when she does, she always comes by and lets me know. She'll wait, hold on. There we go. She always comes by and lets me know. She'll come and sit like under my desk and like paw at me, like, "Hey, I just shat in the house. You might want to go take care of that." She's very polite about it. So anyway, that's what that was. It wasn't too bad though. It was right there by the back door. Not on carpet, so good. Okay. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, we were making this one shadowy. That's what we were doing. Uh so let's continue. We're just going to paint this square. I could probably make this a little bigger. But we only want to get in here. And that's it. Oop, that was weird. Okay. So we could take this and maybe we make that one also colored? Or how about that one? Oh no. I didn't want to move it. I wanted to copy it. Alt. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, I didn't get that bottom part. Okay. Uh, there. I was wondering why that looked a little weird. Okay, perfect. Let's make 3 of them dark. Maybe this one too. Okay. We're going to merge those and we're going to make the, wait, we'll do multiply and we're going to bring the opacity way down and we're just going to like that. You know what I mean? Just make them a little bit darker. Just a little bit. And that's it. We could do a lighter one too. Dark blocks, and we could do another one. We'll call this light blocks. So for this, we need our lightest color, or that one actually. Oh no, this one's fine. And let's do 3 light ones too. Okay. Maybe there and oops. I thought I locked that layer. What the hell? This layer should be locked. There. Merge those. I don't know if I want to use overlay. I kind of want to, let's just make it normal or lighten. And we'll just, like that. Just a little. I think maybe this one is too dark, so let's bring this one down a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right, let's see what that does. Okay, that's nice. That looks nice. Still need some details. Like this one is very heavily detailed. This one needs a little more. But I don't want to remove like the smoothness of it, you know? Here's what we can do. Doesn't that look nice? I like it. I think the darker ones are perfectly dark and the light ones are perfectly light. That's exactly how I wanted it. Perfect. But they still need details. They still need some details. So let's mess with them a little bit. Let's see. Let's do how do we want to do this? I'm going to turn those off for now. Shut up, dog. I think somebody's here. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. The neighbors are here. That's who's here. Okay. How dare you get out of your car across the street from my domain? I will bark at you now. Silly dogs. Okay, let's go light. go very, very light. You don't hear the background music? It's playing. All right, turn it up. You hear it now? Should be there. Oh. Hold on. How about now? Can you hear it now? Wait, am I muted? What the fuck? Oh, wait, that's just monitoring. What the hell? There's an update to OBS, and now it's all messed up. You can't hear it? Yeah, my meters are good. I mean, everything looks the way it always looks. I don't know what the deal is. You can hear me, but not the music. Earlier, it was a problem. Skippy was in here, and he could hear the music, but not me. So I redid the stream, and I put it on 3-channel audio. So it should have enough space for all of them. But, yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Fucking OBS. I'm going to blame OBS for not doing stuff. You hear the music coming from my mic. That's weird. I wonder why. That's very strange. Because I have music playing. Let me see. Settings. I hate whenever there's like a Windows update or an OBS update, like all the settings get jacked. Let's see. I have it on 3 audio tracks, so should be fine. Okay, so in settings, on OBS, I'm in settings, and then output, streaming, audio track 3. So it should output to 3 audio tracks. If I go to audio, desktop audio 2 is disabled. Why is that disabled? How about that? Can you hear it now? Oh, the music just stopped. Let's see. There. Okay. Let's see if that fixed it. Oh, where did my stream go? Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, can you hear? You should be able to hear it. You don't hear it? Yo, what up? Yeah. You do hear. Okay. Yeah, it was, I had it, here, I'll show you. In the settings, output, I have it set to 3 audio tracks. But desktop audio 2 was disabled. So desktop audio 1, I thought everything was going through there. But I think this is just the game. And then this is the browser. I don't know. Anyway, you can hear it now, so that's good. So these shadowy bits are a little bit too dark. There's a little too much contrast on these, and that's okay. I'm going to balance it out later. I'm trying to add some details, and we'll make it smooth afterwards. Because this is... Oh. Voice is drowning out. Oh, because of the music. That's right. I turned up the music, so it's a lot louder than it should. Is that better? I don't remember where I had it. I like shot it up. Like, can you hear it now? All right, that should be fine. Oh. There. Okay. So I like to keep it to where my voice is like in the yellow. And the music is never hits the yellow. That's kind of where I like to keep it. Okay. Oh, where are we at? Okay. Come on. Oh. You can't use the eraser, dummy. So this is an awful lot of contrast. Too much, but we'll fix it. Oh, shit. I forgot what I need to do. It's going to make a lot of what I'm doing now kind of redundant. But on my highlight layer, I need to add a shadow. Because that really makes it pop. This is making it pop too. You know, the more things that you do in your texture, the more tweaks you can make and the more you can fine tune it. So I would have done this anyway. Maybe not so heavily. But that's okay. That's why we use layers. All right, there's that. Go back over this one a little. All right. Highlights. We're gonna do. Actually, let's take that out. Go to highlight. Drop shadow. That is too much. I want this to be. Oh, I don't know if I want that on this. Maybe just a touch is all we need. Like that. A little bit. That, and then that's nice. Just like that. I think that's good. And then let's put those back on. Maybe they should be down here. Let's see. Should they be there? Okay. Do we want it on top of everything? I don't think we do. I think we want it here. Although it is a little smoother with it up here. I think we'll leave it up here. These bottom ones aren't very smooth. That's okay. Let's see how it looks in the game. That is too smooth. I like it, but it's too smooth. All right, let's see what that does. It matches that, so that's good. I like the different shades. I think that's cool. I think that helps. Helps to randomize it. Do we want to call that done? Should it be a little smoother? I think maybe I want to do this. Let's take this and let's knock this down just a little bit. Put it 25, and let's knock this one down to like 16. Yeah, let's try that. That's better. Do we call that one done? I think making the bricks from this should be pretty easy. We could just take this texture and add the shape of the bricks. Yeah, I think that's good. That makes a very nice floor, doesn't it? Very nice floor. Okay. We can call that done. I like it. I'm happy with it. That was actually pretty quick. We did that in an hour. Nice. Fastest texture ever. I thought it would take longer than that. It is 12:45. I've got to go in an hour and 15 minutes. I think we could probably get the bricks done in that time. Don't throw your blocks everywhere, Klautos. You silly person. I don't think I have world edit, do I? Nope, sure don't. I really should install it. But I don't have it for 1.21.11. Is that what I'm using? Am I in 1.20? Yeah, 1.21.10. Let me see if I can download it real quick, because that is very helpful. World edit 1.21.10. Here we go. this the one? There was a beta after this. 7.4. Yeah, we'll try it. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Save. Let's go here, here. Right there. There we go. And then we're going to relaunch Minecraft. So I'll be, where's it? Where's our be right back screen? Oh, wait, what that? Or we could put it on the chatting screen. Hi. Now you see me real big. While I mess with this. Okay. Reload, relaunch Minecraft 1.21.10 with World Edit. The most helpful mod ever. Play. Fire. Okay, move. There we go. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, cool. Okay, now we have World Edit. Where's our axe? Let's take that. See how easy that was? I love World Edit. Okay, now we do those. Okay, we're going to save that. Close that. Hooah. Okay, close this. I don't care about what's new. I don't even need this here anymore. Hold on. So this is just going to be tough bricks. Is that what it's called? Just tough bricks. Oh, tough underscore bricks, whatever. It's fine. So this should be pretty easy. So all we're going to do is take those out. take those out. Ooh. Ooh. We kind of messed up because we didn't do the whole texture there. That's okay though. Those are going to be lines. So really on these, we just have to erase the verticals. Yeah, okay. So we're going to take this to there. Delete. I think that's right. Delete. 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 And it looks funky. It's gonna look funky. Yeah, we'll just start them over. We'll just start them over. It's fine. I was trying to take a shortcut. I'm thinking about doing 3 rows of bricks instead of 2. That would mean that each row would have to be, it would have to be 11, 10, 11, or 11, 11, 10, or 10, 11, 11. Which I think might be cool to do. They might look a little small, less grand. Maybe like, where was it? Over here. In my deep slate texture, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, because I wanted to do kind of the same thing as the default. So there are 4 rows, and one of the rows is like skinny, and one of the rows is fat, and 2 of them are sort of medium. Which I think looks really cool. But I wonder if we took this and just made them 3. Or should we just keep it the way it is? I kind of like how big and bold the bricks are. Kind of like on these, you know. I also did a thing over here where these bricks, some of them are smaller, you know. I'm still kind of on the fence about this texture, but I like how some of the bricks are small. You know, they're like different sizes. They're not all the same. I think that's pretty cool. The trouble is, when you blend them together, like you get things like this. Like where the texture it's not exactly seamless, you know? So it's hard to make it look random without, you know, disjointing the seamlessness of the texture. Like right here is really bad, you know. This one right here. You can't really, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But that's something I want to avoid when I'm doing this one. I might go back and fix that one day. But not anytime soon. Oh, oops. This needs to be this. I didn't need the vertical ones. Come on. What did I do that for? I need a second one. Okay, that's right. New guide layout. No columns. Rows. We're going to do 8. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why isn't it showing? What is this? What is this? Too many rows. Why is that? Okay, no. Photoshop being weird. Let's see. Clear guides. Let's do that first. Okay, columns, let's do 4. Rows, we're going to do 8. What is the problem? Why is it not, it doesn't want to do rows? What was the deal? There. Gutter, that's why. Let's do... This one will be dark. No columns. We want 8 rows. Nope. 8 rows. I want 4, but I want them offset. How about that? No. Nah, whatever. I'm so slow with this stuff. There. I was trying to make like every other one dark so I know which one was at the bottom of the block and which one was in the middle of the block. That's why. And there's a way to do it, but I don't want to sit there and mess with it for 10 minutes trying to figure that out. Okay. Ugh. Okay. You know what we need? We need another one. That's what we need. This is the part where you get eye strain. As you're doing these tiny little rows of pixels. And the difference in color is so subtle that you really gotta lock your eyes to see it and to make sure that you're not messing it up. You know, I could just do one of these and then just copy it everywhere. That would probably be the smart thing to do. And I think I will do that when it comes time to do the shadow, because this just takes way too long. Okay, there's the light bits. Now let's do shadow. And we're going to do it the smart way this time. This will take a lot less time. Is that it? That is. Okay. Shadow. Nice. Okay, deeper shadow. We're going to do the same thing. That was way faster. Here, grab this, go up to 2 pixels, and we have to do that. That. Right? Yes. Okay. No. Lock that layer. This layer is locked. Why do it shouldn't let me select it? I don't know why it does that. Shadow. Yes, that's the one. Okay. There we are. Did we miss any? I don't think so. I think that looks great. Okay, and then deeper shadow. Oh shit, it doesn't look great. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to switch my color. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Starting from scratch again. Silly. Okay, we'll grab this. Thought it felt a little light. That's better. That's it. So much easier to see when you do it properly. Okay. Okay, that's better. Now it's better. Okay. Now we do deeper shadow. And we are on track. Okay. Let's change our guides. What? Oh. How is that? Does it look a little weird? It may look a little weird. Yeah, like in there, we gotta do some of the deleting again. Those little corners. Very important. Tiny little details. Keep highlight there. We'll just delete those. No, because now it looks weird. Do we just delete highlight and light from here? No. We delete highlight from there, and we delete light from there. That's okay. That looks right. All right, we'll start with the highlight first. Okay. We delete light from that one. There. Okay, I think those look pretty good. We can maybe put some cracks in them or something like that here in a little bit. If we have time. It's 1:30 almost. I got to go in like 30 minutes. Okay. Oh, this one's still funky. Okay, we have one on the right, one on the left, two on the left, three on the left. So we need another one on the right. Let's do this one. Okay. I think that's fine. That'll be good. Let's see how this looks. Now this is no longer polished tough. This is tough bricks. We might have to do some weights on these, which I hope we don't, because there are 16 of them. It's a lot of weights to measure. Okay. Ugh. That's pretty good on first glance. Okay. Sometimes the colors don't match like this. You know, like this one's a little darker than that. But, and like that. But that's okay. I don't really care. I think it's fine. I like having the different colors in there. I think that helps a lot. So now we got to do these weird ones, which I've been kind of dreading because they have this weird pattern in them. And I don't know if I want to keep that or if I want to change that. And it's kind of cool as it is. Kind of want to keep it. I think we're okay with the weights. So that can stay. Polished, tough bricks. Done. This can be a pretty big update. After this, I think it will be mostly playable in the overworld. Mostly. Like, these aren't done. And these now appear in the overworld ever since the Deep Dark update. These basalt textures used to only appear in the Nether, but now they're in the overworld. Ugh. So really, these need to get done before I can say the texture pack is fully playable in the overworld. But that's okay. You know what? I feel like I need to do something about chisels. I feel like these need to be there instead of up here. They need to be down here. Or do they? I don't know. See how bright it is, though? This dims it up a little bit in some places. Let's see. Let's see what it does. I mean, we could even bring it down here. Like that. That might look a little weird. Oh, I see a mistake. I see a mistake. Where is it? What the fuck? Oh, oops. There. Yes, the mistake is right here. This little pixel right here. Bink. Oh, bink. There we go. Now it's better. Okay, so chisels was there, but if we bring it down here, it gets a little gritty. Maybe that's cool. Maybe we want that. Let's see. Oops, don't throw your stuff. Oh man, we need another. Okay. Let's see what it does now. I just feel like those bricks are a little too clean. That helped a little bit. That definitely helped a little bit. See how now it's kind of dirty in there? Yeah, I think I want to keep it like that. But what I could do since I did that, I could bring this. No. Where did I have it? I don't even know. It was at 54. Bring that down to 36. This one can come down to like 75. Hmm. gonna try something dumb. Probably won't work. That might help a little bit instead. We'll do it that way. Let's see. too light. Is that it? I think that might be it. It's pretty good. Although, I know what's wrong. This corner here. Yeah. Okay, chisels. We need to do another delete. So we're going to grab highlight, delete. We're going to delete this bottom one right there. Or wait, not highlight. We're going to delete it on light. Shit, I gotta go soon. We're deleted on highlight. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we just knock this down a tad. Like that. Maybe that's all we gotta do. Okay. I think we can call it done. I think that's good. I got to end the stream. I might be back later on this evening. Depends. But cool. Thank you, everybody who came by. I'll see you in the next one.